Today, we will be discussing a very important topic. That topic is SDGs. What are SDGs, you may ask yourself? Well, SDGs are a set of 17 global goals established by the United Nations to address key challenges such as poverty, inequality, and climate change, aiming for a more sustainable and equitable world by 2030. But today, we will discuss two SDGs close to my heart. Number 2, zero hunger. And number 8, decent work and economic growth. We will mainly discuss what they are, how some of these problems arise, and how we can solve them before they become insurmountable. Zero hunger aims to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. 8. Decent work and economic growth aims to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for all. What are some root causes for SDG number 2, zero hunger? Poverty. One of the primary reasons for food insecurity is poverty. People with limited financial resources may struggle to afford food, especially in regions where cost of living is higher. According to the World Bank, about 9.2% of the world, or 719 million people, live on less than $2.15 a day. Number 2, conflict and war. In areas affected by conflict and war, food production, distribution, and access are often disrupted. This can lead to shortages, displacement of communities, and over food insecurity. Number 3, lack of infrastructure. In some regions, the lack of adequate infrastructure, such as transportation and storage facilities, can impede the distribution of food, making it challenging for people to access it. Afghanistan's road and energy networks are limited, with 85% of the world network in poor condition, and supply of electricity is unreliable, with only 31% of the population having access to grid electricity. What are some root causes of SDG number 8, decent work and economic growth? Number 1, discrimination. Discrimination based on factors such as race, gender, disability, age can hinder job opportunities for a lot of people, despite their qualification and skills. Over half, so 51% of European workers reported that they faced workplace discrimination once or more in the past 12 months. Number 2, educational disparities. Insufficient traces to quality education and training can limit individual skills and qualifications, making it difficult for them to attain employment in a competitive job market. In developing and developed countries alike, children do not have access to basic education because of inequalities that originate in sex, health, and cultural identity. Number 3, economic downturns. During economic downturns or recessions, businesses may cut back on hiring or even lay off workers due to demand for goods and services. What are some solutions for SDG number 2, zero hunger? Some solutions are to try and break the cycles of conflict and war, increase sustainability, decrease the impact of climate change, address poverty and inequality through social safety nets, help rural farmers connect to markets, reduce food waste and loss, and eliminate malnutrition in mothers and children. Solutions for SDG number 8, decent work and economic growth. Some solutions are to promote education for everyone, create microfinance programs, increase jobs in labor-intensive industries, invest in infrastructure, reduce barriers to unemployment insurance, and create affordable housing. The Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs in short, set by the UN, are crucial for a sustainable world by 2030. In our documentary, we focused on zero hunger and decent work. We highlighted root causes like poverty and discrimination, offering solutions such as sustainability and job creation. Despite challenges, understanding and acting on these issues can lead to a better future for all.